everyone. Welcome to the Green and White Breakdown. I'm your host, Ashley Iaconetti, and I'm here with JetsInsider.com analyst Evan Slavit. The Jets had a demoralizing loss last week against the Cincinnati Bengals, but before their bye week, they're looking to go into it with a win against the Saints, but that would mean defeating a Rob Ryan defense, and the Saints are looking so good this season. They're 6-1, and we know that their offense also is explosive, led by Drew Brees. How do you think that the Jets can get a win going into this bye?
Well, obviously you have to be concerned after the game they had last week against the Bengals. The Bengals had a lot of success passing the ball down the field. It's not really their team identity, while the Saints, that's exactly what they like to do. You got to be a little concerned on that end. They're going to have a better defensive performance, obviously, with the way they played last week. On the other side, like you said, Rob Ryan-led defense. They're going to be sending the pressure. You're not going to want Geno Smith to have to compete in a shootout against Drew Brees. Now,
last week's loss, it showed that the defense may not be as powerful as we thought it was, especially maybe it exploited the secondary. And D. Milliner, he hasn't had a very strong season so far. How do you think that they're going to overcome that weakness?
Well, Rex Ryan was saying that he's not, he hasn't given up on D. Like we've seen he has, all the physical attributes that you want. It's more like a mental and a confidence thing. Rex said he's going to put him back in the starting lineup, but it's not just him. Darren Wallace has struggled this season. Antonio Cromartie has made some mistakes. So the way the Jets are going to have to combat this, they're going to have to get pressure with their front seven. And most importantly, up the middle. Drew Brees, one of the shorter quarterbacks in the NFL. They're going to have to get in his face, kind of, take out the lanes for him, so it's a little harder for him to see over the top of these defensive linemen.
All right, so every week we do it. Who is your fantasy player of the week?
I'm going to go with the running game this week, and maybe specifically Bilal Powell. One, Geno Smith, like we said, he's going to be facing Ryan defense. It's going to send a lot of pressure. You're going to want to offset that by running the ball. Also, the Saints' biggest weakness for their defense is their run defense. And also running the ball is going to take time off the clock and keep Drew Brees and that prolific offense on the sideline. So I think this is going to be we're going to see another balanced attack, kind of like we saw with the Patriots. So I see Bilal Powell getting a lot of yards.
All right, so how are you calling this game? Who's winning? Are we going to get a win and going into the bye?
Well, if the pattern upholds, we're going to have a very, very exciting win.
So true.
Gangrene fans can rejoice. It's going to be one great Sunday. Unfortunately, though, if you're asking me to think of it, X's and O's, I'm going to go with the Saints on this one. I think this Jets defense is going to play better than they did last week. They haven't had two poor performances in a row. They're a prideful team. They have great leaders. They're going to show up this week. The thing is, the Saints offense is just really talented. They're going to be able to put up points. I think they're going to be able to put up 31 points this week. And I just don't, even with a good running game, I don't think that Geno Smith and this Jets offense is going to be able to keep up. I do think it's going to be closer, 31-24 this week.
Okay, that's not bad. All right, thank you, Evan. For more Jets pre-coverage, you can check out the JetsInsider.com, and make sure you listen to the Jets Insider radio show on Champs Long Island before the game on Sunday. Thank you for watching.